You like spy movies, Mr. DeVere?
Nowadays, they're all a little serious for my taste. The old ones. Marvelous. Give me a far-fetched theatrical plot any day.
The old Bond movies. Oh, man. Oh, when I was a kid, that was my dream job. Gentleman spy.
I always felt the old Bond films were only as good as the villain. As a child, I rather fancied a future as a colorful megalomaniac.
What a shame we both had to grow up.
Great movie. Like, I always love when I go into a movie, don't really know what to expect, and then come out like, wow. You know, I wish I had expected it to be this great and could have
Then it wouldn't be, you know, the experience you have. I mean, we all hope we walk into the big dark room and something comes on that screen that just makes us go, oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, because it doesn't happen often enough anymore. We're all kind of jaded. We know how movies are made. Sometimes 15 minutes in, you go, okay, by the next hour, this is going to happen. That's going to happen. Can't do that here.
Not with this one.
Can't quite do that.
Not with this one. And all of the characters are so creatively developed. I mean, your two characters, I know it's based on a comic book, but it seems like you're channeling Russell Simmons. and your style with the whole blade. I mean, it was just so awesome. Like, how does it feel to just be a part of a new comic book series? I mean, you've been a part of comic book world and before. How does it feel to just be a part of this project?
It's awesome to know that, or feel like you're going to be part of something that people are going to walk into and come out of feeling, you know, uplifted.
Yeah.
Because that's not often the feeling. And I know we had a good time doing it. I had a good time hanging out with Sophia. I had a great time with Colin when we did see each other. I had a great time, you know, just doing the stuff and talking to Matthew. And Matthew was so enthusiastic about it that it was a great cinematic experience. And when that happens, generally you make a film that people like.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. And it's a good thing to have somebody who's as open creatively to let me come in and do what I did with Valentine.
Right.
I didn't know what I wanted to do until I was, you know, sitting there reading it, and I knew what I wanted to do. And once I put the clothes on, I was like, this is what I have to do.
Yeah.
And Matthew didn't know what that was. I mean,
I can't wait till Russell sees
it. You're the first person that's come in and said that, you know. I don't know if Russell's going to be happy to be a Bond villain, but he should be.
Yeah, I mean, that's a dream job.
Yeah.
And Sophia, this had to be a dream job for you. How much did your athletic background play into, I mean, because you're doing all kind of creative moves in there. How much did that play into the part of you getting this role?
Well, it definitely allowed me to learn maybe a bit faster, you know, all those fights that I had to learn because I've never done that before. But definitely my dance background allowed me like to physically approach that easily. But it was definitely, my first film, like big like that, and I was thrown into that and had to learn so many things in such a small amount of time. So it's a lot of information to come in. Huh?
So you got great people to learn from.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like he said earlier, he spoiled it a bit for me. Didn't you? What am I going to do now, huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Nonsense, we haven't finished our drinks.
After you nicked his car, Dean says you're fair game.
Listen, boys. I've had a rather emotional day, so whatever your beef with Eggsy is, I'd appreciate it enormously if you could just leave us in peace until I finish this lovely pint of Guinness.
You should get out of the way, Granddaddy. You'll get hurt and all.
He ain't joking. You should go.
Excuse me.
If you're looking for another rent boy, they're on the corner of Smith Street.
Manners maketh man. Do you know what that means? Then let me teach you a lesson. Are we going to stand around here all day, or are we going to fight?
traditional Secret Service, but we've had a lot of talk this year about our Secret Service protecting the president. Do you think that our Secret Service needs, well, not needs to upgrade, but do you think like the Kingsman is the type of Secret Service we may need for our presidents going forward? You know,
I mean, everybody would like to think that the people that we see protecting people are capable of doing the things these people do.
Yeah.
But we also know that in a realistic world, maybe not.
Yeah.
And we also know that in a realistic world, maybe they do have cigarette lighters that are hand grenades.
Yeah.
Probably.
So it's just, we hope that they're able to do what they need to do to make things okay.
Great movie, guys. Thanks for it. Can't wait to see
Thank you.
more.
You're watching Black Tree on TV, only on Soul of the South.